last told you this timeline of events was very confusing and most of y'all didn't believe me, well, y'all look the clown now because it has gotten even messier. So, for a little bit of a brief, Jeffree got with his new boyfriend, or the person he was fooling around with, or just, you know, messing around with, as he likes to say now. But he got a lot of backlash from this, and then the baby mama of his new man came out and spoke against him being with Jeffree. Jeffree responded saying that he stole no one's man, and then day in, day out on social media, Jeffree Star said that he would not be addressing it anymore, but then addressed it every single day, and it was just this ongoing controversy in which he was posting more and more photos with his new man, but then defending his man, saying he's not with his man, and it was a lot. And so it was confusing at base one, and then it's just gotten messier and messier since then. So for a little bit of, you know, context, this was Jeffree and his new boyfriend. Now, this relationship was being shown to us from day one very intensely. Now, I made a video basically about the fact that Jeffree was allegedly robbed, or allegedly, you know, stole from. Is that how you say that? Because Jeffree had commented under his boyfriend's post saying, hey, since you can't answer the phone right now, can you give me back all the stuff that you stole from my house? What kind of low-life fucking scum does that? Give it back. If you need a return label, just ask. So, as you can tell, Jeffree very much so insinuating that stuff was taken from him there. So, everyone was up in flames on Twitter, basically being like, yes, this man got his bag, this man took everything from Jeffree, because from the start of this relationship, people thought that there's no way this man could be, this sounds so bad, but there's no way this man could be in love with Jeffree, and he's just with him because of his wealth or trying to get money off of him. Because near the end of Jeffree Star's relationship with Nate, allegedly, in my opinion, personally, I believe that Nate was just with Jeffree because of all the things that Jeffree was giving him, and they were very much so flaunting as a couple how much money and how much wealth that they had. So, without Jeffree having that wealth, what more is there? So that's why I believe this new boyfriend, oh my god, I'm out of breath. That's why I believe this new boyfriend was shown from day one and was so, you know, intensely shown to us. And they were wearing matching Gucci tracksuits, they were wearing matching designer stuff from day one. And a point I raised in my first video about this, I said, Jeffree said that this man took a bunch of designer stuff from him. So was he just wearing it in the pictures for photos and then Jeffree was like, here, give it back, you know, don't be shy, put it back? Because then that just makes Jeffree look like such a bad person because he was just renting these clothes to his new boyfriend. So, either way, it does not make Jeffree look very good in the situation, right? Let me ask the audience. Right? Right. From Jeffree's comment until now, so much fucking has happened that it would give me a breakdown to cover it in one video, which is why I've said that I'm doing it on multiple. But, really condensed, a lot of these profiles impersonating the boyfriend started popping up, and everyone believed that it was, you know, the boyfriend. They had similar usernames and they were posting the same pictures that he was posting with Jeffree, just with captions that was like, I just needed the bag, like I was only here for the, you know what I mean, very much so insinuating that he got his bag and left. Now, I did not want to speak on this whenever it was happening because personally there was no evidence that this really was the alleged boyfriend speaking. It was just these Instagram profiles. So I was like, right, I'm gonna let it unfold and then I'm gonna see what my opinion is and then decide whether to talk on it. Which is why it's taken me a while, you know, to discuss this because it's really fucking messy and there's a lot of he say, she say, you know what I mean? It's a bit messy. And then one of the profiles, now one of the 4 or 5 profiles that were impersonating or maybe are this boyfriend, again, I don't fucking know, you don't know, literally no one knows, started posting some really damaging claims about Jeffree, insinuating that he had a disease and just stuff that was very, it was like, why are you posting this, right? And everyone was so happy that he was posting this. He was like, oh my god, exposing Jeffree. But whenever it comes to health and stuff like that, I think it was so unnecessary and very bitter. But with these claims, there was a lot of, okay, where's the proof? There was a lot of, I'm gonna do this, but then never followed up. And there was a lot of, here's a picture of it, and then people were back searching the picture, and it was from Google. So, there was a lot of reasons why I didn't talk up about this. It's not that hard to know whenever you have a platform like I do, that you really can't be spewing just random bullshit that people make up. There has to be a level of, okay, there's some substance to this, right? So whenever there's like 4 or 5 accounts that are impersonating this, you know, boyfriend, and they're making these really strong claims against Jeffree, and they're threatening him and stuff like that publicly on their story, and then being like, DM me for promo on my story, it's a bit weird, and it's kind of like, should I talk about this? Should I not? Is this real? What's going on? And even more so, on one of these secondary profiles, they basically threatened Jeffree to delete the stuff that was on his story. right? And now this was the story that Jeffree posted, basically confirming that stuff was stolen from him by this boyfriend, and that this boyfriend gave him the idea that he was someone he was not, and that he had no bank account, he had no money, he had no nothing, you know what I mean, this is so messy. So he then said that designer stuff was taken from him and just give it back, and you know, he didn't know this person even though they were dating for so long or not dating for so long. And so then one of these secondary profiles, like I said, threatened Jeffree, basically saying, delete that off your story now. And then, like that, the stuff was off of Jeffree's Instagram story, and everyone was like, is this the boyfriend? Like, this person has a lot of power here. And then from then until now, everyone's like, oh, maybe there's actually no substance to this account. But it's like, why did Jeffree delete that? Right? Okay, now we have a little update. What I have right here is a DM that Def Noodles posted on Twitter. Dennis, we fuck with you and we love you on this channel. And I saw this, and I know Dennis is going to talk about this on his channel, so you can go watch his video whenever he does that. But obviously, I'm going to have my own opinions on this, and it's out there, and I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to read you out this DM that allegedly Jeffree Star sent Def Noodles, or he had obtained it in some way. It says, good morning. I can confirm that those pages are fake, and Andre posted to report the main one that insinuated all of those horrible and awful lies. I get that people don't like me for various reasons, but to lie and say that I might have AIDS, posting a picture of medicine from Google to try and trick people, it's just crossing the line and wrong. It's the fact people believe any crazy lie, but yes, we are already working on legal action investigating, so if you have any info, that would be great. Just for the record, I got tested after Andre and I stopped sleeping together with him, and everything came back 100% negative. No, some people wish death on me every single day, but I am happy and healthy and will not entertain all the lies that are being spread once again. So, this is very much so Jeffree saying that those claims by these secondary accounts that were basically impersonating the boyfriend were completely false, and it's like, it really is fucking disgusting that whoever's behind these accounts, it's a very low thing to do, and it's very much so insinuating that anyone who has it is disgusting, and oh, this is something to expose, and that doesn't sit well with me, and I fucking hate that, and whoever ran these accounts, scum. They're scum. No matter what your opinion on Jeffree is, to go against that disease, you know what I mean? So here we have Jeffree saying that it's all lies, and also that he can confirm that those pages, you know, the secondary pages of the backup pages for the boyfriend, are all fake, and that Andre posted to his main one to report all of this. So, basically, I'm happy as fuck that I didn't report on all the little things that were coming up from these background, you know, backup pages, because obviously, they're not even the boyfriend, so there's no substance behind them, so I would literally just be reporting on some fucking randomer creating an account pretending to be them. So I'm happy I didn't do that. So please understand if I don't cover something like that. There's a little bit of reasoning behind it. For legal reasons and morally. Then Jeffree Star said this to Def Noodles, or whoever, you know, he got these DMs off of. And so it says, Jeffree Star sent this to you, and it is the picture that was actually posted on the impersonation account, basically saying that Jeffree has that disease. And the message from this person says, stop messaging Andre, we plotted against you, it was a game. Basically saying that they were just trying to set Jeffree up. That is my knowledge from, you know, this. We both have the same amount of information on this. I'm just jumping to my own conclusion that this was someone just trying to set Jeffree up. And honestly, my opinion on this is that it's fucking disgusting. But also, there's a lot of he say, she say, because this drama happened the second an explosive article happened to come out from Insider, and it was written by my best friend Kat. I love her. Hey bestie, if you're watching this. And it's a really, really explosive article on Jeffree Star and a lot of allegations and a lot of really deep, dark shit against him. And people think that all of this boyfriend drama might have been, allegedly, created by Jeffree and his team to distract the drama channels and the general public from discussing the Insider article. Now, people are asking me to discuss this Insider article. I am trying to work out a way to do that. Whenever you get into, you know, claims like that, it's a bit harder to put that on your YouTube channel and have that attached to your name because YouTube does not like that. So just know if I don't jump to talk about something, there's reasoning again. But if you want to see that article, I have shared it on my Twitter, and you can literally just type in Jeffree Star Insider. And because that article is so big, Jeffree Star actually blocked Kat, who wrote the article, and didn't address it. But he went on Keemstar to basically say that, you know, his legal team is suing everybody, which is a threat that he likes to say a lot. I don't know if he ends up doing whatever he says, but I'm just saying that he likes to say that a lot. Now, anyway, back to the subject of the boyfriend and all these secondary accounts coming up and saying all these claims against Jeffree. I think it's disgusting, and I think this drama, it seems very, I hate to say it, but it seems very artificial. This drama with Jeffree and his boyfriend seems fake, in my opinion. I don't understand it. Jeffree commenting under the boyfriend's public post saying, hey, give me back my stuff, then jumping immediately towards his Instagram story with all those millions of followers, basically saying that he didn't know this person lied to him, yes, stuff was taken, and then Twitter jumped on that, basically saying that, oh my god, this man got his bag, and then the secondary accounts started coming up, who weren't even the boyfriend, allegedly, saying all these claims about Jeffree, and then that drama came from that, and I saw a lot of drama channels, and a lot of commentary, and a lot of journalists talking about the drama from where my last video dropped off and this one picked up. And it was kind of like, this drama seems created by Jeffree, in my opinion. I'm not saying it is, but just that's my take on it. Right? Because, like, who cares? Jeffree made it very clear in his video that he can just rebuy the stuff that was taken from him. And it's like, why do you make a big deal on social media about it then? If you're so destined on, this wasn't a serious relationship, surely you don't have to address it, right? So Jeffree's ex-boyfriend posted this on his real Instagram story then. It says, fake and please report this page, and it's one of the secondary accounts. And then he posted another one that says, fake page trying to fool y'all, I never spoke on anything. So that was another post. Then he did an actual Instagram post saying, fake page, fake response, I never ever spoke on anything. Never thought someone would try that, LOL. And it was what the secondary account was saying that he had said about Jeffree. And finally, now that we know all of that, let's re-watch what Jeffree Star had posted on his Instagram story. And we can kind of come to a conclusion whether we think this is an artificial drama or not.
Hello, you guys. Alright, I did not plan on coming on here today for a little chat. But bitch, we're gonna have a motherfucking chat, honey! So, grab a Red Bull and let's dive in because...
It's really weird the way he's setting this up.
And there's a lot of Jeffree Star got robbed, Jeffree Star got this and that.
And all these started from his Instagram comment.
Bitch, let me tell you what the fuck Jeffree Star did and didn't do. Listen, bitch.
It's the fake laugh before he starts, because he has to start filming, he'll go like this here. Okay, Miss Thing.
Y'all can relate, but sometimes when you meet people, surprise, they're not who they say they are. So y'all, real quickly, bitch, Jeffree Lynn got a little played. So I've been hanging out with someone, just two grown adults having sex and chilling, nothing serious, but I was presented a whole different person than who this man really was. So, and that's fine. Y'all know out there. I'm sure a lot of
do y'all know?
Dated
Let me ask the audience.
With, or even hung out with some shady ass people, and guess.
Bitch, you the shady ass people.
Bitch, it happened to me.
Oh my god, it's almost like shady people attract shady people.
Oh, about a week ago, Jeffree Lynn discovered a lot of things, and this person secretly no job, no money, not even a bank account.
Here's the thing I'm going to reiterate again. This man that Jeffree was dating was a basketball player who had money of his own and obviously a bank account of his own. So, in my opinion, Jeffree, that does not seem accurate, what you're saying. I may be wrong though.
30 plus. So all these things that I were told were all false. And I was lied to. And I was like, okay, bye, sweetie. It was really good meeting you. Thanks. Bye. And then all of a sudden, there's some Louis Vuitton luggage missing.
Especially for Jeffree preaching how good his security is. Would that really be allowed to happen? Like this boyfriend wheeling out fucking huge suitcases? Do you not think the security would be like, where are you going with that? What do you think?
There's some backpacks missing. And there's a few sunglasses missing. So Jeffree Star got robbed. No, someone just stole a few things. Now, I know. Jeffree, you can just rebuy it. I'm not complaining about no value, no money. It's just a principle. I don't care if someone steals a nickel off your counter. It's wrong. And if you revel and enjoy anything, if you enjoy...
Not him posing. He's posing before these videos.
Really bad news for anyone, including me. You're sick. Because I logged on.
Y'all are sick. You heard him. Y'all are sick.
On Twitter, and y'all, some people are like, yes, someone got him. Fuck him. I'm like, bitch, there's a special place in hell for you. But yes.
I'll take it. I'm fine with that.
So some designer shit stolen from me. It isn't about what it is. It's just about the principle. It's just sad. So instead of answering the phone, this person was just posting like they were still at my house, driving a car that they moved once in the parking lot. I'm like, this shit was so weird. So I just wanted my stuff back. It's all good. I'm sure I'm never gonna get it. I know I can go rebuy it tomorrow. It's just weird. And I'm not about being around weird energy. And if you're not doing anything...
Okay, Miss Weird Energy Star.
Bitch, I'm a boss-ass bitch. I'm a Scorpio. I don't do that energy.
What does that mean? I hate bitches like this. I'm so sorry. I'm a Scorpio, so that means I'm a cunt. Like, fuck off.
Like, if you're not a go-getter and you don't have a fucking, like, a life, I just didn't want to be around it. It's just two adults that went their separate ways, but bitch, can I have my shit back?
He's also basically saying that you're not a proper adult if you don't have a bank account and money. So, okay. Jeffree, didn't you get a lot of your money this year from a small business loan that you weren't really entitled to, allegedly? Okay guys, what do you think? Do you think this drama is artificial and started by Jeffree to create more hype around him because it did work, he was trending on Twitter? Or do you think it's real? Let's talk. It's a really weird feeling about this drama, right? I'll see you in my next video. Bye.